residents lined the streets of downtown Lake Orion as the Orion Lighted Christmas Parade made its way through the village.
A small army of volunteers helped the Lions Club fill Christmas baskets and deliver presents to local families in need.
25 children from Blanche Sims Elementary School went on a Target shopping spree alongside Lake Orion police officers and members of the National Guard.
Are you Team Santa or Team Grinch? Orion Township offered families a chance to have fun with both at some festive events at the Orion Center.
Hello everyone, I'm Stacy Calloway.
And I'm Lexi McKinney.
We'll have those stories and more on this final edition of ONTV News of 2024. As we head into the new year, for many, the highlight of the holiday season was the annual Orion Lighted Parade, which has become a beloved tradition here in Lake Orion. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the fundraiser that helps make the parade possible. On the evening of Friday, December 6th, approximately 300 people arrived at Galling Buick GMC on Lapeer Road for the Holly Jolly Folly event, which raises funds for the annual Orion Lighted Parade. Attendees enjoyed an evening of music and dancing, a buffet dinner, and music courtesy of Lake Orion's high school's brass band and choir. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Having a great time. Live TV.
In addition to ticket sales, money was raised through a silent auction offering a wide variety of items donated by local businesses and organizations or purchased by the Orion Parade Group.
Well, we either buy them or we get them donated, and then all the proceeds from it go to the parade group to help put on Michigan's biggest lighted parade. If it wasn't for Gollings, we wouldn't have a parade. Okay, not only do they support all of this, they also support the parade. We've got like 8 or 9 vehicles from Gollings that'll be pulling floats, taking different people in there. Paws, Hooper will be there. I mean, if we couldn't do it without Gollings.
30 years ago, the Lake Orion community held its last daytime parade, which was poorly attended at the time. The following year, organizers tried a lighted nighttime parade, and it was a huge success. The community will celebrate the parade's 30th year in 2025.
I mean, the committee that I have now, along with John Cooper here at Gollings, who is on the committee, we work all year round about it. We're constantly trying to get groups to come in, or get people to commit bands. It's been a great thing, and I think what we enjoy the most is seeing the kids and seeing the faces when they see something they like. I've got a great costume person in Kathy Coe. She does a ton of work and to make those costumes, and the people that are characters are fantastic.
24 hours later, residents lined the streets of downtown Lake Orion for the start of the Orion Lighted Christmas Parade. Participants gathered at Blanche Sims Elementary School, and approximately 80 entries made their way down Flint Street, turning left on Anderson Street, then right on Front Street before heading north on Broadway. At the intersection of Front and Broadway, Rockin' Ronnie and Don Neely provided parade commentary.
Lake Orion, hello! We are so excited for tonight. We've got so many floats back there, and they're actually starting to come our way. So we're super excited.
It's great to see all the young kids out here today waiting for Santa.
Yeah!
That's right, absolutely.
Acting as Grand Marshal of the parade was Carl Sorowski, a real estate broker and member of the Lake Orion Village Council. As president of the Chamber of Commerce, Carl was instrumental in creating the Orion Lighted Parade 3 decades ago. The Orion Area Parade Group named Brian Winter the 2024 Citizen of the Year. Brian was a teacher and DECA advisor at the high school and now runs a business with his wife, Susan. In 2023, he led the effort to save the Lake Orion DDA.
Serenading us with a Christmas tune.
When you hear hear the Lake Orion Marching Band, that means Santa and Mrs. Claus aren't too far behind, and they did not disappoint. The jolly couple wished everyone a Merry Christmas. Following the conclusion of the parade, families were encouraged to meet up with Santa and Mrs. Claus in a tent set up on Broadway near East Chadbolt Street.
What does this parade mean to Lake Orion?
I think what it means for Lake Orion and what it means for me too is kicks off the holiday season. It brings people together of all people, and it's something that people look forward to. I mean, I have many people that, you know, when I see them on the street or something, they'll ask me, oh, what's the theme of the parade in September or July? Okay, same thing. Are you guys doing Holly Jolly? You know, that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I think the people look forward to it, and I think it's one of those things that people just say, hey, I can't wait for it.
And Rudolph! Merry Christmas, everybody. Please don't forget.
We have to go back 1 month to pinpoint the official start of the holiday season here in Lake Orion before families even began thawing out their Thanksgiving turkeys. On the evening of Thursday, November 21st, the Lake Orion community was invited to come to Children's Park to kick off the holiday season with the annual Sing and Stroll tree lighting ceremony. Visitors enjoyed plenty of photo opportunities with characters like the Grinch and Anna and Elsa from Frozen. Scouts manned the fire pits and encouraged families to make s'mores. A horse-drawn wagon took passengers on a tour of downtown Lake Orion. There was festive music and a performance by the Elite Dance Arts Company out of Davisburg. It was all made possible by the Lake Orion DDA.
Well, you know what? It is, we have a lot of great volunteers that are helping out, and you know, I tell you, it takes a village, literally, to get this all put together. So we certainly want to thank our volunteers, our committees, our board, our businesses who also help promote and get the word out about this event. Again, it's just a really great time for people to come together, gather their friends and neighbors, and just enjoy a memory-making experience.
This is always a marvelous kickoff for the holiday here in downtown Lake Orion. Lighting the tree down by the creek here. It's just a wonderful evening. Looking forward to seeing all the kids.
Of course, Santa and Mrs. Claus arrived to pose with families and to help light the Christmas tree in the gazebo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Light the tree! Yay!
While many people found presents under the Christmas tree on Christmas morning, there are families in the Orion area that might not have had that experience if it wasn't for the generosity of the Lake Orion community. On the evening of Wednesday, December 11th, 25 children from Blanche Sims Elementary School were paired up with Lake Orion police officers and members of the National Guard to go on a shopping spree at Target on Brown Road. The 16th annual Shop with a Hero event is made possible thanks to the Lake Orion Police Association, Target, and a generous community.
So this evening we're going to escort children through the store. They'll be assigned a hero, and along the way they kind of just pick out the toys that maybe they want. Hopefully nothing off of their Santa list to get ahead of Santa Claus. But it's to be able to provide everybody with a Christmas that they deserve. So it's really a joy to have that opportunity to give everybody that Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, everybody!
Once a child is paired up with a hero, they make their way through the store, shopping for toys, clothing, electronics. And at a past event, Officer Ray Hammond witnessed a child ask if he could go through the grocery store area to get food for the family. Gift wrapping was available for any child shopping for their parents or siblings.
It's totally the community that makes this possible. It's donations that pour in through the year. It's the car show with help from Gowling Buick GMC. The funds from that really help to amplify this event and make everything possible. It's donations throughout the year that come in with help through the Orion Parade Group that really just make this happen. Oh, Target's huge in this, Joe. They're just welcoming. I think they literally sit and wait for my email in August just to verify that they're participating. They're right on top of things. Their staff, they make sure they dedicate registers for us at checkout, and everything they do is just a blessing, really.
The Lake Orion community always seems to step up when people are in need, especially around the holidays, and that charitable feeling continued the following week. On Friday, December 20th, approximately 100 volunteers arrived at the Cirque building to help the Lake Orion Lions Club assemble their Christmas baskets. The volunteers sort through food that has been collected through food drives and donations, then box them up for delivery. At one point, a truck rolled up that contained $7,000 worth of groceries purchased from Meijer. Hundreds of toys were donated as well. 200 families and 60 to 80 senior citizens benefit from the program.
A variety of volunteers from the community. So, I mean, of course, we all have our family here because they went, they have to come. But, yep, we have them all over the community. I've been doing Facebook every day, just sharing what we're doing here, and so is all the other members, and it really works because here we are. My sister's here from Florida, so I'm putting her to work, and all ages, and we love it because our kids started when they were little, and you just move them up in the community, and that teaches them a lot. So, and delivery, I really encourage you to bring your kids so they can see what we do and how we deliver to less fortunate families than some of ours, and how we like to share. So it's great.
On November 2nd, the Lions Club hosted their annual charity auction fundraiser, which raised $15,000 to help make the Christmas basket program possible.
Okay, so that event is a huge event, and we have a silent auction, sometimes a live auction. People from the community come, it's $60 a person. We give them a dinner and drinks, and they donate on things. We make a good amount of money, maybe $15,000 or more from our auction this year. So all of that goes into buying the food and presents and things for the kids this year.
On Saturday, volunteers returned to the Cirque building to begin the process of delivering the groceries and toys to local families and seniors in need.
What can you say about all these people that are out here today making this happen?
Couldn't do it without them. Could not do it without them. I'm so happy. I'm overwhelmed at how many people are here, and I'm ecstatic because it takes a village.
The Orion Township Parks and Rec staff are gearing up for their big move to the Great Lakes Athletic Center, but that didn't prevent them from hosting a few fun holiday events for local families. On Friday, December 13th, approximately 60 kids and their parents arrived at the Orion Center to enjoy cookies with claws. Children enjoyed arts and crafts, mix and magic reindeer food, and were given cookies and frosting for decorating. Then came the big moment when St. Nick himself arrived. Santa mingled with visitors before sitting down for some memorable photo ops.
We love offering events for the community, to give them, a place to mingle with other people from the community, give back a little bit. We try to make them as inexpensive as we can, and just for the community to come together and have fun. We thank all of our sponsors that help throughout the year. We thank all of our residents who pay into the Parks Millage that help us put on these events. We do give them a little bit of resident discount just to help out, say thank you for that. But the millage is huge, and all of the staff. We couldn't do this without our maintenance staff, our park staff, our programmers. Even the director was hanging up snowflakes today. So it's a team event for sure.
And do I spot some volunteers helping out?
Yes, we do. We have volunteers from the You Before Me group, our middle school, and we also have our Youth Advisory Council from the Lake Orion High School here doing a craft as well.
The following morning, approximately 100 kids were split up over 2 sessions to enjoy breakfast with the Grinch. Orion Township Parks and Rec had been offering a Cookies with Claws event up through 2015, but in 2016, they switched things up and invited the Grinch to have breakfast with Lake Orion's little ones. Last year, the staff figured, why not do both?
We do have people that come to Cookies with Claws and Breakfast with the Grinch. They come back to back, which I love. But some people, don't like the Grinch. They're scared of mascots, which I understand. And some people just want that Santa experience, so we give them, an option for both.
Well, first off, Christmas is such a wonderful time for kids and families together. And then, with us, we can do so many cool events so the whole family, large age ranges could come out. You don't have to do anything fancy. You don't have to dress up. You can wear, a lot of kids you saw wearing their Grinch PJs, so you can just come out, hang out with your family, do something fun on Saturday, and you're not driving far either.
Because of the impending move, the township's annual Snow Dash 5K will not be taking place this year. For more information about upcoming parks and rec events, visit orionparks.com. You can also find them on Facebook.
The Orion Area Chamber had a busy 2024. Not only did they host numerous events and ribbon cuttings throughout the year, the staff moved their offices from the Orion Center to a new location in the village of Lake Orion in October. The Chamber wrapped up the year by recognizing board members, ambassadors, local businesses, and community leaders, including ONTV. Our own Joe Johnson was at the event and brings us the story.
On the afternoon of Thursday, December 5th, the Lake Orion community came together at Pink Creek Country Club for the 11th Annual Impact Awards, hosted by the Orion Area Chamber of Commerce. Approximately 140 people attended, which is a record for the event, and enjoyed lunch and an award ceremony.
Well, this afternoon we celebrated 7 award winners in the community people that have gone over and above extraordinary service to the community. So it's just been such a great day, so many good feelings. I love it when the community rallies together, and it was really, really lovely. And we also honored our past award recipients. This is our 11th annual, so many of them were in the audience too, so that was super nice, and I think it made it really special for our 7 honorees today.
Following lunch, the Chamber leadership team presented the first Impact Award to Jennifer Kangater of Michigan United Credit Union. Jennifer was named Ambassador of the Year.
I'm deeply humbled and honored to receive the 2024 Ambassador of the Year Award. A few years ago, when I first started my career in business development at Michigan United Credit Union, I never imagined it would have led me to this moment. As 2024 comes to a close, I look forward to continuing my involvement in the Chamber and the community in 2025. Thank you for this award.
Jen Bunting of DeHaan Orthodontics presented the Community Beautification Award to the Gardening Angels at the Orion Township Public Library.
Thank you to the Orion Chamber of Commerce for honoring us with the Community Beautification Award. When our director of the library shared the news, I couldn't wait to tell our Gardening Angel team of volunteers. The Gardening Angel team exhibits dedication and hard work that does not go unnoticed by our visitors to the library and our staff, and we are so proud that the Chamber has chosen to recognize them.
Paul Mosheri of Mosheri Companies presented the newly created Community Partner Award to the staff at Orion Neighborhood Television, who work closely with the Chamber, covering ribbon-cutting ceremonies and other events.
Being selected for the Community Partner Award is truly a surprise and humbling honor. ONTV is proud to serve our community and would like to thank the Orion Area Chamber and our fellow members for this recognition. So, be sure to stop by and say hi. From all of us at ONTV, thank you for 40 years of support and viewership.
Tim McLean of the GM Orion Assembly Plant presented the Economic Impact Award to Genesis Credit Union.
On behalf of Genesis Credit Union, I'm honored to accept the Orion Area Chamber Economic Impact Award. This recognition is deeply meaningful to our entire team, and we are truly humbled to be acknowledged alongside so many outstanding organizations in our community. At Genesis, our mission has always been to serve as more than just a financial institution. We strive to be a partner that empowers individuals, supports small businesses, and strengthens our community around us.
Teresa Doan of Genesis Credit Union presented the award for Entrepreneur of the Year to Annalise Costantino, owner of Boutique Chic in downtown Lake Orion.
First and foremost, I am deeply honored and profoundly humbled to receive the Entrepreneur of the Year award. This recognition is not only a reflection of my personal efforts, but a testament to the unwavering dedication, passion, and hard work of the remarkable team of family, friends, and supporters who have stood by me every step of the way. Thank you once again for this incredible honor. I am excited about the future and eager to continue this journey with all of you. Thank you.
Bill Kokanis of Gowling Buick GMC presented the award for Small Business of the Year to Lucky's Natural Foods. Located in downtown Lake Orion, Lucky's celebrates 50 years of service to the community.
I am grateful and honored in our 50th year of business to accept this award. It goes without saying that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for my parents, who started Lucky's and gave me the opportunity to own my own business. Growing up in the store and working with them is something I will always cherish. It is very exciting to say that we are celebrating our 50th year of business. I would like to thank my awesome staff for their hard work, but mostly for loving our customers and community. So I am proud to say that Lucky's Natural Foods is the longest running, woman-owned natural food store in Oakland County. Thank you again, Orion Chamber, for this award. It's much appreciated.
And finally, Shona DeRocher Patel of Dort Financial Credit Union presented the Youth Impact Award to Susie Glasgow of Easter Seals Macomb Oakland Regional Center and Miracle League of North Oakland County.
Thank you to the Orion Area Chamber of Commerce and its members for this incredible honor. On behalf of myself and Easter Seals Miracle League, we are truly honored. To the many volunteers who come out and help us at all of our games, and the community as a whole for their support in our programs. But the biggest people to thank in this would be the kids, the players, and their families. They are the ones that have impacted this community and myself, and for that, this award belongs to them.
Chamber President and CEO Joyce Donaldson looked back at a busy year, which included a move from the Orion Center to a new location in the village of Lake Orion, and looked ahead to 2025 when the Chamber celebrates 75 years of service.
We have our big anniversary. The Chamber has been around next year. It'll be our 75th anniversary, so serving the business community since 1950. So we're planning a big reception along with our legacy project. We are going back and researching all of the archives so that we can come up with some really fun programming. So we plan on having a reception probably right here at Paint Creek and kind of offering a throwback to 1950s, so some 1950s cocktails and appetizers. So the way that I envision it is to have like an open house, kind of inside, outside, and then also being able to bring the community leaders from the past back here to engage in the Orion Area Chamber.
To join the Chamber or for more information about upcoming events, you can call 248-693-6300 or visit orionareachamber.com. From Paint Creek Country Club, this is Joe Johnson reporting for ONTV News.
Thanks, Joe. By our count, ONTV covered 18 ribbon-cutting ceremonies in 2024, in addition to several other events. The Chamber of Commerce really keeps us busy. The final ribbon-cutting ceremony of the year welcomed one of Lake Orion's newest restaurants. On Thursday, November 21st, representatives of the Orion Area Chamber arrived at Fancy Sushi and Thai on M24 to help them celebrate their official grand opening with the ribbon-cutting ceremony.
So 1, 2, 3, Fancy!
I just want to be part of the community, and being part of Chamber of Commerce will help build a good relationship within the Lake Orion city.
And what does it mean to you to have them come here and support you today?
It means a lot because we're going to get more publicity and maybe bring a lot of new customers.
Fancy Sushi and Thai is a family-owned restaurant that opened its doors almost 1 year ago on December 19th, 2023. Their menu includes a wide variety of salads, rolls, and combos that come from family recipes.
Oh, it's passed down from my dad.
Oh, wow. Tell me about
it. He owned 2 restaurants in California, and then we decided to open one here in Lake Orion.
Awesome. When did you come to Michigan?
3 years ago.
Where'd you come from?
California.
Yeah?
Yes.
What brought you to Lake Orion?
I came visit, and then I like the way people lived here, and restaurants thrive better here.
For more information, you can call 248-929-8130, or to view their menu, visit fancysushithai.com.
In November, Orion Township made national news when the Kennington New Town Association condo complex was rocked by an explosion that resulted from a suspected gas leak. At approximately approximately 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, November 19th, 18 condos were damaged or completely destroyed, while another 12 received minor damage from the blast that was felt miles away. First responders were on the scene quickly and battled the blaze until 1:30 a.m. Incredibly, there were no fatalities, although 2 individuals were hospitalized and some lost their pets. Orion Township hosted a press conference the following day.
First and foremost, just want to thank the community and thank our residents for the incredible show of support in response to this horrific incident. You'll hear a little bit more from the chief in a minute, but it is an absolute miracle, if you have seen that scene, that we are talking currently about no fatalities. I want to thank the more than a dozen local agencies that showed up to assist us. We will name them all later when we get some rest, but it was an incredible scene of teamwork out there, and that's when our community shines the best.
We were able to confirm this morning after talking with the hospitals that the 2 people that were transported to the hospital in serious condition, one person is in non-critical stable condition, and the other person is in guarded, which we consider a between serious and stable condition. So we are seeing improvements in their health.
As you know, when we were notified of the explosion last night, we dispatched crews to the scene. We could make the scene safe so that the firefighters could battle the blaze. When we do that, there are standard checks that we do. So once we made the scene safe by turning off the gas, we're able to turn off the gas once we work with our first responders and they say you may approach. We do that, we shut the gas off, and then they continue with containing the fire. Then we perform standard checks on our system. So on our infrastructure to determine, is our system intact, are there any abnormalities? And those checks were completed, our system was intact, and no abnormalities found. So really, at this point, we'll continue to be in a support role then with Chief Allen as he continues his investigation, and any private party investigations that are scheduled for the customers' facilities will certainly be at the ready should they need any support there. But at this point, we're very thankful for our crews and their quick response and the close coordination last night with the fire team.
Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard warned people to be careful when making donations to help those affected.
The other thing that I would mention is we posted on all of our social media the information from the supervisor's office about charities and where people can go to seek assistance if they've been displaced or other kinds of things if they want to donate. It's the holidays and we have a very generous community, so we know a lot of people are going to be looking for ways to help people that have been displaced or have been injured. We encourage you to look at our website or the townships, our Facebook and our social media. Those are bona fide locations. We also know there'll be people looking to make a profit off of this tragedy and set up false charities. So we encourage you not to give to something that's not either on the township social media or in their press release or on our social media, because we don't know who they are. And we saw that happen after numerous tragedies, whether it was Oxford or whether it was a splash pad. We've seen people try to profit criminally off of other people's pain and suffering. So I hate to say that, but that's the world in which we live. So we encourage people to check that out.
We have a call line we started here, and I want to echo what Sheriff Bouchard said. I've already been texted from people saying we have these GoFundMes going and we cannot verify them. But I can tell you this, if you need help or you want to help, you can call this number, our township line, 248-391-0304, extension 2009. Or you can email help@oriontownship.org, help@oriontownship.org.
Orion Township Fire Chief Ryan Allen told us investigations into the explosion will continue well into the new year. We'll pass along any updates as we get them. One victim who lost everything is someone who is near and dear to the staff here at ONTV. Evelyn Doyle has been a longtime volunteer and producer at ONTV and is forced to start over following the disaster. If you'd like to make a donation to help her, you can visit our offices located at the Orion Center and we'll make sure it gets to her. If you have any questions, you can call 248-393-1060.
And with that, we'll wrap up this edition of ONTV News. Be sure to look for a special edition of ONTV News as we look back at events that shaped Lake Orion in 2024.
Until then, I'm Lexi McKinney, and on behalf of the entire ONTV News staff, we want to wish you a very happy New Year.